everyone, welcome to another video tutorial at Mrs. Lincoln's Inkin. Earlier this week, or not even this week, actually a few weeks ago, I posted this card to my blog and I wanted to show you how I got these background images right here. To get this look, what we're going to use is actually a few different sizes of our clear blocks and then just some different color inks. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock, and this is just cut at 5.5 by 11, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm using the Whisper White for my base. Then I'm going to be using my D clear block as well as my A clear block, and then two different colors. I'm using Wild Wasabi and the Wisteria Wonder. Now, to do this technique, it's best if you have the new style ink pads, the one where the base is a little more foamy. I find that with the older ink pads, you don't get the coverage that you need on your clear blocks like you do with the new foamy ink pads. It does still work with the older ones, but you just have to make sure that you get your block nice and covered. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my Wisteria Wonder in the middle, and I'm just going to take my clear block here and I'm going to press it right into my ink pad, getting it nice and covered. And when you take your block off, you can tell, depending on how dark your color is, where you might need to get a little bit more or where it's not, covering as well. So you just blot it around until you get the coverage that you want. Then I'm just going to take my clear block and I'm just going to place it where I want it. And now you're going to press really hard, making sure that you get all of the ink off of your block onto your cardstock. And then there you go. That's what it looks like. How simple is that? And then to clear your, clean your clear block off, what I do is I just take a baby wipe and I just wipe it off. And then it just comes clean. So now I'm going to take my Wild Wasabi and my smaller clear block and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to cover it and I'm going to put one square down here, press really good. There we go. And then I'm going to put one square up here at the top. Just like that. How cute. Wipe my clear block off. Now to finish my card, I've gone ahead and I've punched out two of the blossom punches, one in the Wild Wasabi and then one in the Primrose Petals. And I am taking just a normal neutral brad and I'm going to offset these flowers. Get my paper piercer here and I'm going to punch a hole right in the middle, just like that. Stick my brad in there. Close it up on the back. And then I'm going to just kind of puff up my top petals here. You could even take your bone folder if you wanted and just kind of get some of the stiffness out of your petals. This is a great technique to try and get some dimension out of your cardstock. Just take your bone folder and put your cardstock in between your fingers and then just pull. Kind of like at Christmas when you're, trying to curl a bow. And it just kind of gives it that nice little dimension right there. So then I'm just going to take this, speaking of dimension, I'm going to use my dimensionals, pop it on the back, get one more there, And then I'm just going to stick this right in the middle. Just like that. And then you have a super simple yet cute card where you could put any kind of greeting you wanted down there. Let's go ahead and put a greeting on there real fast. I'm using the Just For You wood mount stamp set that you can get with the Pop-Up Posies kit, which is a kit that you can use to make these kind of flowers. And I will have a direct link on my blog for a video that I did on how to make those adorable little flowers with that kit. So make sure to check my blog out. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to stamp that right there. Look how simple that was and how cute. Love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's quick video tutorial. Until next time, happy inking!